Okay. Hi, this is Dr. Chinik. Today I want to talk about the college scam that's been going on for many years. I want to congratulate 200 agents of the FBI and the attorneys in the Department of Justice who are indicting 50 people for corruption, greed, and manipulation of the college application, exam taking at the SATs, and basically indicting several coaches from Yale, Stanford, Georgetown, UCLA. Now, what was going on? Over 50 people, 33 of them were parents, 9 were coaches, the rest were admissions counselors, were involved in a major $25 million scam where individuals were taking tests for students who couldn't get the necessary grade to get into these prestigious schools. So what happened is that one individual created a scam where other people would take the exams instead of the students, and in fact, they would get in with all kinds of recommendations for teams that they never were on. How terrible is this? Not really that terrible, but what it underlines very clearly is that our university system is corrupt and basically antiquated. From my point of view, I've attended several of these universities: Cornell undergraduate, Cornell Med School, Harvard, and MIT. I can tell you from my experience that basically getting into a prestigious school is not worth the money that you need, the $15,000 to $75,000 that you have to pay a counselor to forge your credentials and resume to get into school. Secondly, to charge $300,000 for 4 years at Stanford is absurd. You don't get that amount of information, and for the most part, people in my own family who went there had a wonderful time, but the education was wanting. From my point of view, I think what this scam has shown is, number one, brick and mortar is finished. Number two, these universities that remain with certain prestige, Yale, Harvard, Princeton, Cornell, will retain their names, but they will not be as powerful as they were once before. Mainly because MIT, the school I went to, has dumped all of its courses for free on the internet. So we have no more brick and mortar. What do we have? One and zeros. We have binary systems in the internet where you can get any course you want for free. And furthermore, you don't really need a college education anymore. Other than going to a professional school, medical school, which doesn't require 8 years, 4 years of undergraduate and 4 years of medical school, you can truncate that experience down to 5 or 6 years, and in fact cut the medical school 4-year tenure into 2.5 years. That's all I really needed. Furthermore, what's happening is that the community colleges in the various areas of this country are far more popular because they're less expensive. They give you professional education. Here in the South, we have a college, community college, which trains nurses in a year and a half, and they do a formidable job. So not only are we going away from brick and mortar to internet, we're also going straight into professions where we don't need 4 years of an undergraduate degree. What do we need? We need a lot of internet specialists. We need a lot of healthcare professionals. The medical schools are wanting for students. NYU right now is giving out a free tuition in order to come in as a doctor. From my point of view, looking at my own education, I thought the 4 years at Cornell undergraduate were interesting but not really necessary. The 4 years of medical school at Cornell University Medical College was not necessary either. You could have truncated it to 2 or 3 years and then got into internship and residency. The Harvard residency was totally worthless. For the most part, I had assigned 13 supervisors. I only took one, and that was Dutch Ludwig, and he was excellent. Let me quote to you from Albert Einstein, who said that the real education in life is what's left after you've gone to college, university, and prime schools. Good luck and good night.